Motivation is a fleeting drug. It comes in waves, sometimes powerful, sometimes barely a whisper. We've all heard the speeches, the ones that tell you to get motivated, to chase your dreams with fire in your belly. But how long does that fire last? How often has it flickered out before you reached your goal? Now consider this. What if you didn't need motivation at all? What if instead you embraced something far colder, far more reliable? Logic, rationality. This is the clash between motivation and rationality. In this video, I will show you why embracing logic over emotion is not only the smarter choice, but the only choice if you seek true success. Let's begin with motivation. We've been taught to crave it. Whether through pep talks, social media, or the never-ending self-help industry, motivation is painted as the fuel we need to reach success. But there's a catch. Motivation is unreliable. It's like a fair-weather friend, there when things are good. But the moment you face real challenges, it disappears. When you wake up feeling tired, when the tasks become mundane, where is your motivation then? Gone. This is why the Get Motivated mantra is a flawed philosophy. Relying on a fleeting emotion to guide your life is a recipe for mediocrity. Now let's shift to rationality. Unlike motivation, rationality isn't a feeling, it's a method, a system. Rationality is about understanding what needs to be done, not because you feel like doing it, but because logic dictates that you must. Think of it as a machine that operates regardless of your emotional state. The rational mind doesn't ask, "Do I feel like working today?" It asks, "What must I do today to achieve my goals?" Rationality strips away the whims of emotion and replaces them with clear, objective thinking. It thrives in discomfort while motivation crumbles under pressure. Consider the great figures of history, the ones who achieved monumental success. Do you think they relied on motivation? Was Albert Einstein motivated every day to unlock the mysteries of the universe? Did Steve Jobs wake up each morning brimming with motivation to revolutionize technology? No. What they had was discipline fueled by cold, hard logic. They understood something most don't. Emotions fluctuate, but systems stay consistent. Their drive was rooted in rational planning, meticulous execution, and an unshakable belief in the process. They weren't slaves to motivation, they were masters of logic. Let's talk strategy. Think of your life as a chess game. Motivation is the flashy, impulsive move, the one that feels good in the moment but often leaves you vulnerable. Rationality, on the other hand, is the calculated, long-term strategy that positions you for victory, even if it requires sacrifice and patience. When you operate with a rational mindset, every action you take is part of a bigger plan. You don't waste energy on tasks that provide short-term emotional gratification. Instead, you focus on actions that move you incrementally toward your goal, regardless of how you feel in the moment. This is the power of rationality. It doesn't care about your feelings, it cares about results. Motivation tells you to act when the conditions are perfect. Rationality tells you to act even when they're not. Look at athletes, entrepreneurs, or anyone at the top of their field. They're not waiting for the perfect moment, for motivation to strike. They act in spite of discomfort, in spite of their emotions, because they understand that progress doesn't wait for the right mood. Time is unforgiving. It doesn't pause for your lack of motivation. Those who succeed are the ones who push forward, regardless of how they feel. But what about emotions? Aren't they important? Yes, emotions have their place, but they should never dictate your actions. Emotions are tools, useful for understanding yourself, but dangerous when left unchecked. Rationality allows you to control your emotions, to harness them when necessary, but to never let them control you. The rational mind is not devoid of emotion, it is simply not ruled by it. You learn to act based on logic and reason, not the volatile swings of how you feel in the moment. Building a rational mindset isn't easy. It requires discipline. It requires the willingness to embrace discomfort. It means creating systems in your life that make success inevitable, whether you feel motivated or not. Want to exercise? Create a schedule and follow it regardless of your mood. Want to master a skill? Dedicate hours each day, even when your energy is low. Over time, this disciplined, rational approach compounds. It's slow, yes, but it's consistent. And consistency will always outpace bursts of motivation. The The truth is, we don't need motivation to succeed. We need systems. Rationality allows you to develop those systems. Clear, efficient methods for achieving your goals. When you build your life on rational systems, success becomes inevitable. You remove the uncertainty, the emotional roller coaster that motivation brings, and replace it with predictable, reliable progress. So stop chasing motivation. Stop waiting for inspiration to strike. Embrace logic. Be cold. Be calculated. Strip away the distractions of emotion and rely on the one thing that will never let you down: rationality. Those who rely on motivation burn bright, but they burn out. Those who rely on rationality, they burn forever.